Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. Welcome back to another exciting episode of the Die by the Sword podcast. Before we get in the episode, I wanted to give a shout out to Midnight Syndicate. You can check out their music over at midnightsyndicate.com. Also, we'd like to thank Sword Coast Soundscapes for the wonderful ambient sounds you hear throughout our podcast. You can check them out at www.youtube.com/swordcoastsoundscapes. Check out our website at diebytheswordpodcast.com. You can get connected with the community by checking us out on the Facebooks, the Twitters, the Instagrams, all of them. Contact us at diebytheswordpodcast@gmail.com, and don't forget to leave a review on whatever you listen to us on. Now, join me with this week's episode. Hey guys, sorry about being late. I was doing a little bit of volleyball practice with my daughter, which is pretty fun, I guess.
Well, I mean, we've been waiting for what, 2-3 minutes? Unacceptable.
Right. Unacceptable. When I say 8, I expect us to get started at 9:30. So,
and we're just about on time. Look at that.
right?
Hey, actually, we're early.
We're early.
How'd the volleyball go?
Pretty good. She's working on her jump serve right now, and she'll be going into, since she's going to 9th grade, she's trying to get on the the volleyball team.
Cool. My school didn't have volleyball.
Yeah.
Yeah. My high school had volleyball for the girls. The guys couldn't play volleyball. But I played volleyball in college and like the intramurals with the fraternity, which is a lot of fun.
That's against Title IX. There should be boys on the team too if they want to play.
Which is funny you say that. There's no in her school. There's never been any boys, but in the extracurricular volleyball that we put her in, there has a couple of times been a boy or two on the team, which has been kind of neat to see, I guess.
I always preferred like sand volleyball to court volleyball because then I would actually go crazy and dive for stuff because I wasn't worried about hurting myself.
But
Yeah.
it's travel in sand, really.
I don't understand why you're worried about that. It's gonna happen. You're gonna hurt yourself.
Well, I don't think I actually ever hurt myself playing sand volleyball.
The rules are so much stricter in sand, though, with setting and everything. I didn't like it, and I don't like to get dirty too. So
I was fine with that. Plus, I went to UTA originally, and UTA has a huge deal that they call ooze ball every year, which they just wet the courts and make it mud.
Ew.
So it's mud volleyball, and they have a big tournament.
Can you imagine Top Gun but done as oozeball?
It's like about highway to the danger zone.
Yeah.
Boy.
Highway to the mud pack.
Oh.
That's a different highway.
Okay.
Delete that.
Oh. He didn't even know he made a joke.
Yeah.
Whoopsie.
So yeah. Aside from that, I mean, quarantine has kind of taken away a lot of the sports that a lot of us play.
Yeah.
But I have kind of gotten into disc golf lately.
yes, we've been learning disc golf. It's been a lot of fun and very stressful.
I actually went before recording tonight because we were starting late.
Yeah.
I actually made it so that I wasn't dead last this time. See, when I first started playing disc golf, I thought the high score won, and I thought I was winning. I wasn't.
Yeah.
I've never really played disc golf. It always seems kind of fun.
It's a lot of fun. You walk around and throw discs.
Yeah, and they go into places that the tracking of the disc is the best part because you throw them into trees and it's an adventure.
How many discs have you lost at one time in a tree trying to get one down?
How many have we lost?
I haven't lost any like trying to throw one up to knock a disc down.
I lost one in the lake.
Yeah. The only place I have lost discs, there's a park up in McKinney that the whole thing basically follows this giant creek.
Yes.
And all of the pins hook to the right, and a disc's natural arc is to the left.
What if you threw it with the other hand?
Well, that would be different then, because it's whatever. Yeah.
Then it would go 10
Fingers
yards.
lefties.
It would just go right in front of you because you can't throw with your
Yeah,
left.
but you have to learn to throw that way. That's the problem.
But I had one disc in particular that for some reason would always hook right. And so I was trying to throw that one for it, and it just went off the side and down into the creek.
Well, and what he did mention is that it wasn't just a creek. It was literally like it went over the edge and straight down like 10, 15 feet. So there was I'm just gonna walk down here and get it. No, you had to traverse like literally down a wall if you wanted your disc back. So everybody was just like, and we're done with that one.
And we're done with that one. That one's gone.
I've taken Phillip to a few fishing spots like that.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, if it went down into it, you're out of luck.
Yeah. So, but I replaced that disc with a disc of the exact same type. It's just a different color, and it doesn't hook right. It just goes straight.
That's not bad to have in disc golf, though.
No, it actually worked really well for me today because played a course out in Mesquite that it's just a 9-hole course, so it's a shorter course, and a lot of the baskets are shorter. And I almost had a hole-in-one with that disc.
Nice.
It landed just right in front of the basket.
Very nice.
So on these courses, like I've played golf before a few times. Not good at that either. But part of the appeal was A, being outside, and B, drinking while I'm doing it. Can you drink while you're? Do they allow drinking out there?
Depends on the park.
Ah.
And a lot of people take beer in their bags anyway.
Depends on how sneaky you are.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, some people will just fill up a water bottle with beer.
Hey, there you go.
Drink that instead.
I'm hydrating, honestly.
I said nothing hydrates you better than a diuretic.
This is true.
As long as it's a light beer, you're good.
Yeah.
But it's fun. It's a good way to get a few miles of walking in, because certain courses are longer than others. I think the one out in Rockwall, we ended up walking about 3 miles.
Yep.
For that one.
Right at 3 miles, yeah.
And how long does it take to play? Because like with golf, you can be out there for like 3 hours or so.
It's a couple hours.
Yeah. If you have 4 or 5 people with you, it can definitely take a couple hours for sure.
Or if the people in front of you are incredibly slow.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Yep.
'Cause a lot of them will play like best disc, so they'll throw 2 from the tee, and they'll play from their better one.
That's like cheating. I mean, I've seen best disc or best ball in golf, but that's like you and another person.
Right. Yeah,
that would be better.
So, but they'll do that, and I feel like all the tournaments do that. At least all the local tournaments that we've happened to fall behind. Because we're like, oh, there's a tournament going on while we're here. Oh, well.
That sounds like a
don't watch us.
Yeah. Don't watch us at all.
Yeah, we're not here the ones you're here to see.
They're over here with these like 300-foot drives. I'm like, I'll throw like 100 feet.
Yeah. And they have a backpack full of like 50 discs for every situation, and we're out there with like 5.
Yeah.
We have one of each kind. That's about it. And so, yeah, we're like, don't look over here, bro.
They look like a crappy superhero.
And most of them have like because they've got so many discs in their bag, they've got the bags that are on wheels that they just roll behind them that turn into chairs so they can just sit and wait.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
It's totally relaxing.
But yeah. Disc golf has been a good way to at least get some exercise while we can't play softball.
True, but
or go to the gym at all.
What is that? I haven't been to a gym in years, so.
I actually go to the gym, and my mask when I get done is so freaking dripping with sweat. It's ridiculous. It's like I'm wringing out.
So not only are you practicing your cardio, but like you're basically waterboarding yourself.
I'm torturing myself in 2 ways.
That sounds super fun.
That mask has got to smell something fierce.
Yeah, I've taken to having to wash it a lot. It's like, wow, boy, that stuff stinks. It's got to go in the washer now. My beard getting funky.
I thought about going back to a gym and actually working out, but instead I just bought workout equipment to have at the house.
It's not a bad idea right now.
It's
True.
true.
Say, yeah. And plus, you can't give yourself the excuse of like, oh, I got to get in my car and go to the gym. And you're like, oh, equipment's right there. I got to get started.
It's right here.
Yeah, but the couch is right there.
Right? That's what
True.
I was thinking too.
I just been doing it on my lunch break that I take.
Yeah.
And it'll be easier now because I bought an upright bike to ride. I'm like, that'll be an easy way to get cardio
As opposed
nice.
to a not upright bike.
as opposed to like a recumbent bike.
So yes, a not upright bike.
I just see him on the side just pedaling.
It's different. Definitely different. I did a definitely different exercise at the gym this time. I did weighted burpees. I do not recommend these, by the way.
Burpees are no fun.
Burpees in general. Yeah. I figure I need to get my cardio back going again so I don't die when I play softball again.
You don't have much time. We're going to play next month.
I was gonna say
This is
it's
true.
like
We play in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's 2 weeks. So good luck.
Why don't you go get it right now and ride it while you're game mastering?
It's going to sound like this. And then we were all going to have fun.
Let me get off for a second and roll my dice. Okay, back on the bike. Yeah, that would be a lot.
Why are the characters all winded? This sounds weird. Yeah.
Welcome to the Windy City.
Because we've been running trails through the cabin. Upstairs, downstairs.
You get to all the werewolves and they're just like
Is that you or the werewolf?
Set the scene.
they're all panting. Speaking of werewolves, I do believe last week you were woken up once again by screaming and Dwarfy going out and finding that Ostavok had been killed the same way that Silas had been killed.
It's the maid. She found the body again, didn't she?
She did.
It's her.
It's always the maid.
It's always the one you suspect the most.
Exactly.
So, what are we going to do about this? Go check it out?
I guess we should. So, time to get into character and do this.
Sure.
Do you go into full Scooby mode?
Perfect. Let's go check out the body.
No, he goes into Eartha Kitt mode, apparently.
Ah. Better set the thermostat at a sensible 74 degrees.
Yes.
It's perfect, darling. It's perfect. All right. So, I'm going to do a perception check in this room to see what the heck do I see.
Okay.
Oh, you know what I need? Dice.
They usually help in a tabletop RPG game.
Ooh.
I got a 14.
You see a Ostavok's dead body ripped up and blood everywhere.
No footprints, no nothing.
No footprints, no nothing.
Renly didn't see a thing. Dwarfy might have saw something. He got a 21.
Ooh.
21. Just as with Silas's room, you see that the body is ripped up with claws and fangs, just like the Margrave was. Blood splatter everywhere, but no footprints in and no footprints out.
That is the big question. How do they get into the room?
How do they get into the room? Do we already rule out Santa Claus?
Ooh.
That's a good one.
He's staring at that fireplace right behind him.
But it's not December yet. or whatever December is in
This region.
let's see what it is.
I'm assuming this is over to the western side is a patio.
Does he have a lanai?
Or here where Diego is, that's like a balcony.
Okay, I'm going to check out the balcony and see if there's anything there.
I want to check in the fireplace.
Okay.
No.
Same as the last time. Do you
No,
fall face
actually-
first into the?
It's one better.
Diego got a
Oh.
25.
25. You do not see anything that would show that anything like climbed up here or anything like that.
Okay. I will go inside and tell everyone the balcony is clear. Nothing looks like nothing came through there.
What if we looked under the bed? Should we keep looking in this room?
There's not really much to see in this room. I mean, except you look under the bed and you find a monster. Ah.
That's where they live. That's why you can't put your feet out of the blanket.
That's what
Man.
So I think we need to go back to the parlor.
we need to assemble everyone.
And this time we need to assemble every single one.
Yeah, let's get everybody involved.
Oh, so do we get to do the silver stabbing plan that I had before this time?
Well, let's not go that far.
I don't know if... I'm getting closer and closer to almost agreeing with him.
How about if we just see if they react to the silver?
I think, yes, a touch of silver on their skin would elicit their response.
I mean, I suppose that would work. I'm just... Stabbing just seems more fun, doesn't it?
I agree, and like when you got to get deep down in there just to make sure that they're.
Right, exactly.
I'm going to resist temptation to dip my claws in silver, but we probably shouldn't, hurt people.
I mean, people's lives are at stake here. You know,
You are
gotta
correct.
do what we gotta do.
See, the tiefling gets it.
I'm on that side of the room. I mean, also if we stab them, we kind of get a head start.
Wait,
in the encounter.
What if it could be one of you guys, though? Have we thought of that?
No, because we already stabbed each other before we got here.
Oh.
Look, what you do in the privacy of your own bedrooms is completely up to you.
That is dirty. You're a dirty man.
You said it.
No, I'm Duristan.
All right. Kabal, can I hold your silver arrow for a moment?
You sure can.
So does everybody have something silver? Because I've got the chakram. There is the warhammer for Dwarfy.
I've
Kabal
got a dagger.
has arrows. You have a dagger.
My fists will become it when I need to, but I can't do it right now.
Okay.
He's shy.
Fish guy, yes.
Duristan's got a silver arrow too, which he will take. Like, as a sign of good faith, I will show you that I am not the one that you're looking for. And he stabs himself with a silver arrow.
Renly is weirded out by him some more. More so that he is leaning towards him, going with his plan. But, I mean, we already have our silver. We're touching it. It can't be us.
Diego is not enthused about getting his fur messy. No.
What if everybody just bit down on the silver? Put it in the mouth.
That's how you spread diseases?
Yeah, no, you can't do that. But there's no pandemic right in there.
That you know of.
Pathfinder Pandemic. Sounds like fun.
Maybe that's how these people are dying. It's just a pandemic. It's not really werewolf.
It causes their body to explode.
That's the pandemic.
Create zombies with translucent skin.
Oh, there we go.
Everything makes sense now.
So if we just touch these people with the silver, what will the reaction be like?
Well, from my understanding, that a werewolf is vulnerable to the silver, so it should start to burn their skin.
So it will be noticeable. That is okay. You don't feel like they could hide or fight it?
Not that I know of, unless they have some sort of way to reduce the amount of damage they take to their skin. But I'm not sure of anybody here that might have that.
That would require some magic.
All right. Let's round them up.
So you round everybody up in the accusation parlor.
J'accuse.
So I was going over Dwarfy's abilities. He's got an aura of detect evil.
Mm-hmm.
Like he can shoot a 60-foot cone of it. If he did that, how many people would read as evil?
You would have to do the spell to find out.
I might have dirty thoughts at that point.
Those don't make you evil.
Oh, okay, good.
And Kabal also has detect alignment as well. So
Well, Dwarfy's is a cone and it hits, everybody. Not one at a time like some people.
So yeah, you're in the accusation parlor. You've got everybody gathered around. Oddly enough, though, Bellic and Estovian are not here with the group.
Do we know why?
No. The guards have just said that they were instructed to gather everybody here, and they gathered everybody here.
No, you didn't, because we're missing 2.
Well, yeah, but that's the boss man, so he should be fine, right?
No. Everyone is a suspect, even me.
Okay, so what should I do?
I would say,
Where are they?
Get Bellic here. He, after all, has seen everyone.
Oh, okay. I'm not supposed to ring the bell.
Do you want me to ring it?
Yes.
Where's the bell?
It's over by the fireplace.
All right. I'm going to ring it Addams Family style.
Okay.
Bong.
So we have silver pieces also. Is that like legit silver as well?
It probably would be, but I feel like the silver weapons you have would probably have more silver on them.
Okay. So I was just wondering if we could do a sneak with the gold piece.
just start
Just
flipping
pass
people
this around.
money. Yeah, just start flipping people money. Hey.
Yeah, that or like try to palm it in my hand and like go for a handshake.
Like a joy buzzer.
Right.
Ah!
Werewolf.
Would get an honest reaction.
True.
And everyone's a werewolf. You're surrounded. But you do ring the bell. Bellic finally does come downstairs.
Yes. What is it? So good of you to join us. We were gonna go and accuse everybody of crimes, and not everyone was here.
Yes, they were.
You weren't. And where's Estovian?
He's still in his office.
Well, we need him too.
You don't think that the man that runs this place would be the one that is killing people? That's not a way to maintain business.
No, it's not. It's a terrible plan. But everyone is a suspect, even me.
So, how long do you expect this to take?
I don't know. 5-10 minutes?
Well, what is your plan?
Hold out your hand.
And he holds out his hand.
I drop Kabal's arrowhead in his hand.
Is this the murder weapon or something?
I don't know. Can you close your hand around it?
Okay. I'm not a psychic. I don't get visions if that's what you're trying for.
No, it's not. It's really not.
I was just checking to see if you had a reaction to it. If you'd seen this before.
Oh, you're trying to see if I'm one of the werewolves of the forest.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, I'm not.
Well, we know that now.
So I'm assuming you'd probably want Estovian to do the same stupid test, right?
It's not stupid if it works.
Fine, I'll go get him. He mumbles the whole way up the stairs.
So, since the porter gave away our plan, we are going to ask everyone to hold a piece of silver. Does anybody object?
And there's mumbles. I'm like, no, what?
So, we will start down the line. Corvin.
More of your stupid games?
Yes, Corvin, more of our stupid games.
There, I held your silver thing. Are you happy?
Not with you in the room.
I kind of wish it was him.
Not to mention, you've already stabbed me once.
Oh, that's right, we did.
Oh, yeah. You really are picking on this guy?
You are still not a werewolf. This is good to know.
Marquisa?
What? I'm sorry. Oh, is it my turn?
Yes, just hold the arrow. And again, I'm very sorry for your loss.
Thank you. He was a good soldier.
He was.
And she holds it. No reaction.
No, we haven't really spoke with Kian, the stable master, but thank you for joining us. Would you mind holding this?
Sure. No reaction.
I was going to say, so we go down the list. The Madam, Duristan. Estovian is still not here.
Correct.
Bellic we did already.
Mm-hmm.
Delgros.
Mm-hmm.
Nayama. I forgot who that is. I wrote her name down, but I forgot who she is. That's the prostitute, right?
The other lady.
Madam Evanja, yeah.
And then the maid, then the chef and his two, Austin and Ivana, Vassare, and what's this? Bizthy
and Therasi.
Yes. Also people we didn't really talk to, but they are at the lodge as help.
So you've gone through everybody at this point, guests and staff who are still alive. Nobody has had a reaction to the silver.
Where is Stovian?
He eventually makes his way down the stairs with Bellic in tow. I'm sorry, I wasn't expecting you to need me for this. What seems to be the trouble? Have you figured out who has been murdering people?
We haven't yet, but we have a hunch. Everyone in here is, I don't want to say immune to silver, but has no reaction to it. You're the last person to test.
And as he talks to him, Kabal sneaks around behind him.
Okay. Still looking forward. Sure, I work with silver with the pen that I have upstairs, but sure, if you have something silver, I'd be happy to.
And then Kabal immediately stabs him.
Dad!
It's him, he did it! Oh wait, no, he got stabbed.
What the hell was that for?
Just checking. I'm looking very closely at the entry and exit wound with a perception of 18.
It's bleeding.
That's going to leave a nasty scar.
Kabal, would he be like, would he be like, basically like, I did you a favor for ruling you out? Or would he be like, oh, sorry.
I think he looks at him, he goes, you were the last one, I don't know who did this now. And just walks off like nothing happened.
We are the best detectives.
Oh, man.
I say, if this is the way you would conduct all of your investigations, please don't expect to have another investigation at this lodge.
Why would you say something like that?
Because you just stabbed me.
It was a process of elimination. Are we going to have to stab everybody now?
I think so. Stabby time.
What? No, there's no need to stab anyone.
Do you know who the werewolf is?
No. But it seems to be obvious that if there is a werewolf here, it is not one of the guests, so they must be coming in from outside.
There's no evidence of that. So, did we do the guards too?
You checked the guards that were in here, but you haven't, checked the guards at the gate or anything.
We should check the guards at the gate. Let's go stab the guard at the gate.
I mean, he's saying that they have to be coming from outside, but his own guards are seeing nobody, so I don't know where he was basing this information off of.
I mean, should we say something about that? About, you're saying they're coming from outside, but your guards see nothing. How do you explain that?
Well, it would only make sense if you have checked everyone here, and nobody has reacted to this silver, correct?
Correct.
So then, it couldn't be anybody here, and this is all of my staff and all of my guests. So if there's not anybody in here, who would it be? Unless it's one of you.
No, we all held it.
I didn't see it.
I'm holding my silver chakram.
I'm not going to count that. You have to stab yourself with it. If I got stabbed, you have to get stabbed.
Stick my tongue out and run it across.
Dang.
Okay, that was gross. Next. Durston stabs himself with an arrow again. It's not me!
Oh.
I'm going to take Kabal's arrow and lick it.
What is it with you guys and licking?
And it just stabbed him, so it's got his blood on it, you nasty.
Oh.
I hate messy fur.
You nasty.
Okay, there's still 3 of you.
All right, Xo'bere's just going to take his dagger out and give himself a little poke in the finger.
And Kabal takes his arrow, and he acts like he's going to stab himself, but then he reaches over and stabs Dwarfy.
Ow! So Dwarfy uses his silver warhammer and smacks him.
Ow!
That's fair. That's fair.
What is the damage for those?
They're both non-lethal, I'm sure.
See? We're not werewolves.
You talk with a slight slur, though, at the moment.
Right? See? I told you, we're not.
There's little birds coming around his head.
Yeah, little werewolves running around your head.
I just don't get it, you guys. This is everybody except for the front guards.
It's got to be someone else.
This is everyone, correct, Dystovian?
Yes, this is everybody except for the guards I have at the front gate, which I will be happy to escort anybody here. If you don't want to let people leave, I'll escort 1 or 2 of you out so you can check them.
Sure, I have a question, though.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me about Oren Vrood?
Not sure who you're talking about.
This necromancer that works around here. Part of the Whispering Way. Have you heard of him?
Oh, I've heard of the Whispering Way, and I know they use necromancers, but...
But you've never heard of him?
Nope. Why do you ask?
Because your journal says that he is...
Excuse me, what?
Your journal says...
You read my journal?
Yes, and I know who you like.
Don't tell Bellic, all right?
I'm out of patience. I'm got nothing else to go on. So, yes, I've read your journal.
Well, then you know everything, then, don't you?
Well, most things. I mean, I didn't read the whole thing. I just perused it, really.
Well, then you know all you need to know about me, and if we are done here, I will go back up to my library.
We are not done here. You've been holding information back.
Nope,
So,
I have not.
I beg to differ. Vrood and his fellows have returned. Though I made my office available to them, they declined and requested a meeting with Madame Avanja. Thunder, thunder, thunder.
Dun, dun, dun.
No, is that who that man with the black cloak was?
Well, you named him, so I'm going to assume that you know.
I mean, that he would have said his name, and I wrote it down based on the letter that he sent me, which I don't have anymore. Obviously, he didn't want to speak to me because he used Madame Avanja's place. Speak to her!
So, Madame Avanja, what can
We've
you
already been over this.
tell me of Vrood? Did we already talk about Vrood with her?
Yes.
Okay. I forgot because I haven't been listening.
So do we want to intimidate him to tell us more, or...
Perhaps a truth.
Guys, are we stupid?
I mean, I have no idea where to go now.
Yeah, I'm like, are we dumb? Because we cannot figure this out at all.
I think we got the dumbs, you guys.
After being questioned a bit, Estovian still leads you out to, go question the guards and have them do the werewolf tests out at the gate. They confirm that nobody has been coming in or leaving. They all passed the test. So trying to figure out what is going on, you guys all go back to your rooms. The next morning, there's another body. This time it's the maid.
It was the maid. No, I'm just kidding.
You
Suicide
try to go through
by werewolf.
You try to go through the whole questioning process, figuring out what's going on again, and then there's another body. This time it's the Marquisa. One by one, the guests and the staff are dying off.
You know, guys, there's a necromancer on the loose, and we're outnumbered, it looks like.
One by one, all of the guests start dying off. Until one night, you guys are all gathered in the research library, trying to figure out what could be the cause, what would be getting in, what type of werewolf could break in and leave no trace. When the door is busted in, and you see Corvin, but it's not quite Corvin, because his face is elongated, and he's got claws and fangs, and this weird glow about him.
Oh, was that little dipshit?
And we're rolling for initiative.
Ah, horseshit. This guy. Ah, let's get him.
Diego will be going slow this time. He's got a 9.
Diego with a 9. What about Kabal?
6.
6.
Oh, we're all doing bad.
Dwarfy.
4.
Jeez. Renly.
15.
Yay!
Okay. Something in the double digits. And Xo'bere.
8.
Oh, shit.
It's like the lowest I could roll.
Y'all were not ready for him to break in.
No. No hamburgers.
Where are the french fries?
Well, I know that the monsters go first a lot when I roll, but now it's not a surprise that he's going first.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes.
What was Duriston's initiative?
No, is he in there with you?
He's always with us. We're
Buds.
werewolf hunting buddies.
Yeah, we haven't been able to shake that guy once this whole trip.
I was assuming that he wasn't with you at this time.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
Just because that would make 6 of you against 1.
Exactly. That's what I was trying to get numbers.
Yeah. Maybe he'll hear us.
Alright, so everybody is set where they want to be?
Sure.
Okay. So the werewolf busts in, he roars, and he is going to reach out and try to bite Kabal, because you're standing right there. And that will be a 21 to hit.
You got me.
Oh no, that's a lot higher, actually. I was looking at something else. With the bite, that is actually a 28.
Okay. You still got me.
And you take 11 points of damage from the bite. And I need you to make a fortitude save.
Okay. 17 on the fortitude save.
Kabal is cursed with lycanthropy.
Ah. Now you're the werewolf.
Yay.
Okay, so that is his attack. He bursts down the door, he bites Kabal, curses him with lycanthropy, and it is now Renly's turn.
So I'm gonna go ahead and turn into Carrie, and going through the journal, I have discovered that there's just a spirit around. So I think I'm going to roll a religion check to see if this is a hybrid, because we're always running into stupid ghosts. I hate ghosts.
Okay.
So that was a 19.
19. So you've heard of a type of werewolf spirit before known as a Vilcasis.
Oh, Bill.
And a Vilcasis is an incorporeal spirit of a werewolf. It's like a primal beast kind of thing that can possess people.
It can possess people. Is it like a normal ghost? With you know, the incorporealness that I hate so much?
If it's not possessing somebody, it is incorporeal. But if it's possessing somebody, then it's possessing their body.
Oh, so okay.
Oh, that's a wrench into the plans. I mean, obviously, we don't know about this, but I know the guy's an asshole, but he's a possessed asshole.
All right. Well, so after my religion check, I relate to them. Corvin isn't the wolf. He's being possessed.
But can we damage the spirit?
He's kind of a dick, so don't hold back.
Okay.
All right. That will bring us to Diego's turn.
Diego will spend a key point and make his fist silver.
Very good. And what type of action is it to do that?
It's a part of my key strike.
Each of these powers is activated as a swift action.
Yeah, okay.
So you can do 1,000,000 of them.
Well, no, I don't have that many key points. Come on. So, I only have 5 key points, and now I'm down to 4. So I am going to use my flurry of blows on him.
Okay. So you've got him. Actually, you would have to move up to him.
Oh, yeah, that is true.
So you wouldn't be able to do a flurry of blows.
So I will move up to within front of him within 5 feet. That puts me beside Kabal so that I can assist him if need be. I can still do a action, can't I? Or...
Yeah, you can still hit him. He can't. Flurry of blows is a full round attack. So
okay, I will do an unarmed strike then.
Okay.
That would be a 27.
That's a hit.
Aha! Max. 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage.
Fists are silver.
And because you used a silver weapon, and it is vulnerable to silver, roll 2d6 as well.
4.
So 15 points of damage total.
Ooh. Excellent. Take that, you beast. I say in a very sarcastic tone, knowing I'm a beast.
Okay. And you do notice that something happens when you do hit him with your fists that are silver. It looks as if Corvin is trying to take over for a second.
Oh, he's still in there.
I will relay to everyone, hey, Corvin is still alive in there. I don't know if this changes anything, but he's still alive in there.
For Xo'bere, it definitely does.
I'm not sure about Renly.
Well, he's carried now, so he's a little bit more bloodthirsty.
So he is trying to fight that off. And fails.
Uh-oh.
So that is Diego's turn. That brings it to Xo'bere.
Alright, so Xo'bere... That definitely changes things for Xo'bere, knowing that he doesn't like the guy, but he still doesn't want to try to kill some innocent person necessarily. So he is going to pass Diego and go... So this is where Xo'bere wants to wind up, is right behind him, like kind of in that hallway area there. And he's going to yell to everyone. Okay, so I know we're going to have to make some checks, so how do you want to play that out? Do you want me to make the checks first and see what happens, or do you want me to yell first and then go through?
So you're trying to go through his square, which would provoke an attack of opportunity. So I'm guessing you're going to try to roll acrobatics to try to avoid
Yes.
that. So go ahead and roll that first.
Alright. And then I'm going to use one of my points of panache to give me an extra d6 on my acrobatics check.
Okay.
28.
Okay. You are able to move through successfully.
And then he is going to try to trip him as he goes through, or however it's happening. But as he's doing it, he pulls out, not a dagger, but he pulls out his immovable rod, and he yells, "Get him on his face!" And so I'll try to trip him.
Okay. So then you will be making a CMB attack. So you'll be rolling your D20 plus your CMB.
Alright.
And you're
So,
trying to beat my CMD.
alright. So 22.
He is not tripped.
Oh, Jesus.
That don't sound good.
Yeah, it could have been cool if it worked.
You just had to go for Flash, didn't you?
Not for Flash, I'm trying not to kill the guy.
Oh, okay.
Flash and panache. All right. So that would bring us to Kabal's turn.
I guess since we're trying not to kill him, so I guess I will just cast a judgment. Actually, I can't shoot a bow from that close, right? I have to
No,
scoot back.
you would provoke.
What to do if we're not trying to kill him? I just want to stab him with an arrow.
Go ahead, stab him! Stab him with the arrow!
I mean, you stabbed all those other innocent people.
He would want you to stab him at this point.
Okay, so since we're just trying to wound him a little bit, because we see that he is kind of coming out trying to take over, I'll just take out an arrow instead of like actually shooting at him. I'll just stab him.
Okay. Trying to figure out how to work that roll in for just stabbing him.
Right.
Like a dagger, maybe?
Can you use your arrows as regular weapons?
I mean, it'll do reduced damage, I assume, but let's see why not.
I'll say you let me know, and if it doesn't work, then I can just punch him with my punching dagger. But it's not silver, so.
There's a feat that allows you to stab arrow.
I definitely probably do not have it.
You could use it as an improvised weapon and take a -4.
Does Diego have tripping as a skill?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I have to wait until I get around back to my turn.
Yeah. Because what I'm hoping to do is if we trip him face down, we can hopefully pin him with the immovable rod.
Okay, so I would say that you can stab him with the arrow if you want. You'll just take a -4 on the attack, because it's an improvised weapon. And the damage would only be like a d4, because you wouldn't have the strength of the bowstrings.
Okay. Okay, so Kabal will try to step back so that he can get away from this guy and shoot his bow. So he will provoke an attack from the guy trying to get away.
If you're just taking a 5-foot step back, you wouldn't provoke.
Okay, can I shoot from there though?
Yes.
So Kabal will move 5 foot back to get away from the werewolf and shoot his bow at him. So he will shoot his silver arrow at the werewolf.
Okay. And you have precise shot, right? So you don't incur the -4.
That is correct. I have that. It's a 23 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay. It is 8 damage.
8 damage. Roll, and you said you used a silver arrow?
That is correct.
So roll 2 more d6.
6 and a 1. So 7.
All right.
Did we see anything happen to him? Did he try to come out a little bit on that?
He starts to come out a little bit again, but then the wolf takes back over again. That'll bring us to Dwarfy.
Okay, that's me. Dwarfy is going to draw his hammer, move up to, I guess, here. Can he move there?
Yeah.
It's right beside him, but it's like in this weird corner. But he can move there?
Yeah, there's enough room there.
And he's just going to swing his hammer.
Swinging the silver hammer.
Dwarfy isn't in on the plan to keep him alive. 18.
That's a hit.
Cool. 8. Oh, max damage. 13 points of regular damage.
Okay, and then roll 2d6.
And then add 8 to that.
So 21 total.
Damn, I didn't think Dwarfy was evil.
Dwarfy's not evil, he's dumb. His intelligence is 0. Or plus 0. 11.
Very good. Alright, so that is Dwarfy's turn. We are back to the Vilcasis' turn. That's a weird word to say. And he's got Dwarfy there that just took a massive hit on him. So he is going to bite claw at Dwarfy.
Ow, ow, ow.
Okay, so for the bite, it's a 29 to hit
That's gonna hit.
for 7 points of damage on the bite, and I need Dwarfy to make a fortitude save.
20.
He feels all right. And then he's got 2 claws coming his way.
Ugh.
It's a 28.
That hits.
I'll just go ahead and roll the other claw.
Oh.
That's only a 16.
Miss.
So just 1 claw. And he takes 9 points of damage from the claw.
Ouchies.
Bite, claw, claw. The dwarf is able to shake off the curse. And it is Carrie's turn.
So Carrie is going to start to sing, and it's going to be the normal song that she always sings. This one is going to have ghost touch, just in case that little monster gets out.
Okay. So all the weapons are now ghost touched.
All of the weapons you choose are ghost touch.
Ooh, perfect.
Very good. All right, Diego.
Okay, Diego will have noticed that Xo'bere was trying to trip Corbin creature. And so Diego does have improved trip, so he is going to go ahead and try to trip him as well. So he will spin and sweep his legs to try and knock him over.
Okay.
I would roll... add my CMB or what?
Yes.
Okay.
Roll your CMB.
Woohoo! That is a 27.
27.
28.
28. Okay. With a 28, you are able to trip him. So he falls prone.
Okay.
Fancy footwork.
Woohoo! Go, Monk, go. I don't think there's anything else that I can do at this point, but that would be my action.
Yeah, that would be your standard action. But he is tripped. Next up is Xo'bere.
Alright, so Xo'bere is going to try to just place that immovable rod on his back and pin him there to where he, can't grab the rod.
Where would he pin him?
Like
Ceiling.
right between the shoulder blades.
Ow.
Well, you're not stabbing it in him, I'm just pushing it onto him and engaging it.
I think he just said, "You move no more."
Yeah.
We'll find out when Gary pulls out this special feat called No Pinsies.
Sounds like a spice shop. No pensies.
So you place the immovable rod underneath him, on top of him, and pin and activate it to pin him down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was trying to see if that would technically provoke to reach down and do that, but I'm going to say no.
Okay.
It's like stabbing someone when they're prone, though. Wouldn't it give him a bonus, if anything? I would think.
But he's not rolling to attack. I would say you do need to roll to make sure you place it in the right spot, though.
Okay.
That's reasonable.
Probably something reflex.
So you have sleight of hand, right?
Is it just an attack? Or, okay, yeah, I have sleight of hand. Yeah.
You could do it as an attack, but I'd say sleight of hand to find that perfect spot.
Okay, that works.
Because it means you're quick with your hands.
Oh,
So,
good point.
yeah. Roll a sleight of hand check.
Alright. Xo'bere is at a 24. Sleight of hand.
You are able to find that perfect spot to pin him down.
Now he's gonna
Okay.
vomit all over us like the Exorcist.
All right. So next up would be Kabal.
What are you gonna do with this prone wolf?
Cast these demons out.
You've been healed.
Okay. So, if we're not trying to kill the guy, how do we get the ghost out of him? What would be... do we just damage him enough where he doesn't want the body anymore? Or what do we do here?
You don't have anything that could cast out a ghost or anything?
I'm not a Ghostbuster. I don't know.
You kinda are.
Yeah.
I can interrogate the crap out of him, but as far as removing the ghost, I can't do anything.
Instead of the crap out of him, just interrogate the ghost out of him.
You get out of there, you hear? Get on out of here.
Go on, get.
Go on, get. Yeah. So I don't know what else that I could do to him to help that.
You could just keep wailing on him.
I was gonna say if the ghost touch that he gave us, maybe that'll help.
And you can always say it's non-lethal damage.
Yeah. With the
Oh yeah, good point.
All right, I want to keep wailing on him. So let's do the feat of rapid shot, where I get dose arrows, and let's shoot him while he's down.
Okay.
I think that's gonna kill our guy.
He's gonna aim for the shoulders.
Right, now I'm trying to pin him down even more. Like the rod's got him a little bit, and then I'm trying to pin him down just a little bit more. You know what I mean? So first damage roll, or first arrow roll is 24.
Even with him prone, that still hits.
Nice. Okay. That is 10 damage.
Are you using a silver arrow again?
Yes.
So roll 2d6 on top of that.
2 and 5. So 7 more silver damage.
Okay.
Do I see a reaction from that, from him?
He starts to try to shake it off again. Fails again.
Okay. Alright, so we hit him with another arrow. That is 24.
That's a hit.
Okay. That is 8 points of regular damage. And 5 points of silver damage.
Okay. And he fails again.
Come on, bro. Come out of there. You can do it. I don't want to kill you, but I will do it.
I rolled low on all of his will checks. All right. That brings us to Dwarfy.
So I guess Dwarfy picks up on we're not gonna kill him, so he doesn't know what to do. So he's gonna hold for now. He's gonna ready an action. If the wolf gets up, then he's gonna strike.
Okay. Holds his action, or readies it for him to get up. Very good. That brings us to the Vilcasis' turn. He is pinned down, so the first thing he's going to try to do is try to push himself back up. And fail on his strength check, because I know it's a DC 30. And he did not reach that. So that would be his action, is trying to get up, I believe. Trying to make that strength check. So next up would be Carrie.
Let me see what I can do.
Do you have anything that would aid his check?
That's what I was looking for. I don't have anything but attacks right now, so Carrie's just going to continue singing and is also going to hold. If it gets up, then she will throw her silver chakra.
Okay, very good. Next up in the initiative will be Diego.
Okay, so he's down. I'm just going to hit him with my fists and see if I can damage the wolf enough and hopefully not kill him.
All right.
I'm going to use a flurry of blows on this one.
Oh, Jesus.
Just in
Go
case.
for it.
The first one was a 16.
With him prone, I was adding to his AC, but you still hit him.
Okay. So that is going to be a 5 damage.
Okay,
Can you
roll,
try to deal non-lethal damage, or no?
roll the 2d6.
Ew. 8.
He is dead.
Damn it. Sorry, guys. That
We're-
accidentally killed him.
You know, we're really good at our
Monsters.
job.
I can't believe this happened.
Well,
Schädel picks up the...
but before you do any of that, he's got Diego, Dwarfy, and Xo'bere right beside him.
Spirits can move.
I'm gonna roll a d6. 1, 2 is Diego, 3, 4 is Dwarfy, 5, 6 is Xo'bere. He's going for Dwarfy.
Oh no.
So the spirit moves out of the corpse of Corvin and flies over to Dwarfy. I need Dwarfy.
Well, I mean, but Dwarfy gets an attack of opportunity on the ghost.
No, because this is part of it's a reaction kind of thing.
Right. When he gets up, even the ghost, that's when his ready to action goes off.
He's not getting up.
The ghost is getting up.
I was just moving directly
Up.
over.
Upwards towards Dwarfy.
It's gonna happen before he gets a chance to attack.
Okay.
So Dwarfy. All right. So I need Dwarfy to make a will save.
22.
He is able to shake off the possession,
Sweet.
and so the Vilcasis flies out of the room and disappears.
It disappears. No, we wanted to beat it up.
Do we have any potions of healing or something for Corbin? Can we revive him? Quick, there may still be time.
Is he? Yeah. How dead is he?
He's at -8.
Ooh.
Oh, come on. He's still alive, even if...
We'll say, I mean, if you can heal him and bring him up to positive, that would be fine.
Yeah. I mean, we're going to make an attempt, right?
I would hope so, because otherwise, yeah, Xo'bere's just appalled that he pinned him, and then everybody just took shots at him and killed him.
Everybody?
Well, not everybody.
So, okay. Dwarfy is going to channel.
And Xo'bere's just kind of muttering there. He's like, he was just a child. He's an
6.
asshole, but still just a child.
6, so he's still negative.
Still negative, but he's stable.
Also-
He's not bleeding out.
Also, I mean, it helped Dwarfy heal back some of that damage. Also, Kabal, you got some of your damage back.
Okay.
And he's going to do it one more time. One more time. This time it is 9.
So he pops back awake. Where am I?
You're in the library.
How did I get here?
You were possessed, and you attacked us. Just take it easy.
I'm sorry, what? Please explain.
It seems that our killer is a ghost wolf that is called a Vilcaso. What is it? Vilcasis? How do I say that word?
Vilcasis.
It seems that we have a Vilcasis, which is it's like a spirit wolf. Is there anywhere you can go that's not this lodge? I think that everyone needs to leave immediately.
This is where I'm supposed to stay. I don't understand what is... Oh, that makes sense now.
What makes sense?
The night of the Margrave's death, I woke up in the middle of the night in my bed, but the clothes I was wearing were shredded and covered in blood.
Do you think that he's been using you?
I think he may have been using several people.
I think he must have been using me. I was afraid that I had something to do with the Margrave's death, but I didn't want to come forward because I was afraid that I would be punished for something that I don't know that I did.
We know that you didn't do it. You were possessed. We need to find out how we can stop this monster.
Perhaps Mr. Estovian would have something that might help.
Yes, let's talk to Mr. Estovian. So let's go talk to Mr. Estovian.
So should we bring Estovian here, or should we take the kid with us, or...
I mean, his office is right upstairs. He's probably in there.
Oh yeah, that's true. Should have heard the commotion.
We probably go up there and he's possessed by the wolf.
You go up there and he's reading Ye Olde Playboy.
And the fangs are coming out.
And speaking of that, Kabal looks down at his arm where the thing bit him, and he was contaminated. So what does he do?
What does he do? How do you cure the curse of lycanthropy?
Well, how does Kabal feel about it?
Do you feel wolfy?
He doesn't want to be a werewolf.
He's just gonna hide it from us.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, he kind of just looks down at it like, oh crap.
You're gonna be that guy in the zombie movie, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'm perfectly fine, people.
I'm taking Dwarfy first.
Let's see. Well,
Just a little appetizer.
Come here, Dwarfy.
Kabal has been cursed with lycanthropy. In about 3 days is when the next full moon is.
So you're saying we get to beat the crap out of Kabal in 3 days?
You can try.
Dwarfy is just, hitting his hammer into his hand. You like to do your fist?
Licking his lips.
3 days, man. 3 days.
So, in about 3 days, you'll have the change of a lifetime.
So how do we stop this?
You have to find a cure.
Oh, okay. Do we need to roll a cure check?
Roll a knowledge nature.
All right. I'm going to roll my knowledge nature. Who else got it?
Let's see.
I think I do. Let me check.
I do as well.
All right. 16.
I also got a 16 on knowledge nature.
You guys both beat me, so I will step back. I'm a city kitty.
Well, the things that you know for sure with a 16 are remove curse, or remove curse, because it's a curse.
Mm-hmm.
That's the primary thing that you know that would help.
Okay.
You might want to check with Duristan, since he seems to be the werewolf expert.
Duristan's just going to kill him.
Yeah, but he also thinks that he has a thing on his body that protects him from being turned into a werewolf.
Oh, good point.
So he's kind of dumb.
Yeah.
So do you want to go to Duristan, or do you want to go upstairs to Estovian?
Upstairs. We got 3 days.
Yeah.
Stovian first.
All right. So you guys go upstairs to Estovian's office. The door is unlocked.
We busted.
You open it, go inside. The place looks like things were packed up in a hurry. Estovian's gone.
Oh, we showed our cards. You guys, that was a terrible thing that I did.
Ugh, boy.
So there's nothing in the office. He didn't leave anything?
Wonder if his little lapdog Bellic followed him.
I don't know, but I mean, we've got the run of this hotel now. I say we do like the Golden Girls and do that spin-off. Was it the Golden Palace? I call Sophia.
I'm got Blanche.
Oh, we know I'm Rose.
Kabal is such a Dorothy.
Okay, give me a perception check in here in the office.
Ugh. 12.
13.
Renly got another 16. And then Dwarfy got 15.
Yeah. Kabal got a 14.
Jesus Christ, people.
But I did roll a 23 for survival for tracking.
Well, we'll use your 25 and say it's perception. So Kabal notices as he's looking around the room, sees the place is kind of picked over and almost like it's been ransacked, but you can tell it's just packed up. But he looks over by the fireplace and notices that there's a bunch of papers that have been burned.
Santa Claus.
But looking through some of the fireplace, he sees some pieces with some writing still on them that didn't quite burn. The phrase that he keeps seeing over and over is "Stairs of the Moon."
Does he have any maps in here? Any atlases that he didn't take with him?
No.
How many people are still alive that we failed to save?
Yes, does
A
Lady
couple.
Emogen know where the stairs are?
Duristan would know what they are, right? He mentioned it before.
Yeah, we can talk to Delgros and Duristan.
All right, so Do you head to talk to Duristan?
Yes, we need to find these stairs of heaven. What were they?
The moon.
Moon.
Stairs of the moon.
Not the stairway to heaven.
And Xo'bere will bring the piece of paper with him that has it on there. Just
Okay.
it's a little proof.
Before you leave the research library, though, Corvin, he looks at you and he doesn't look like that usual asshole that he's been. He looks kind of reformed, and he hands you a stone. I don't know who will need this more, but please take this Ioun stone.
Ioun stone.
Mm-hmm.
What does an Ioun stone do? Do we need to roll a check on it?
There are different types of Ioun stones, and they basically circle around a person's head. So then this is an incandescent blue sphere, which gives a +2 enhancement bonus to wisdom.
That's will save, right?
That is will saves. Also any wisdom-based checks, like perception.
Are you saying that our perception rolls are poor?
No.
Diego says, yes, they are.
So, whoever decides to use the Ioun stone, it will orbit your head and will give you a +2 bonus on wisdom.
I think it should go to either the Inquisitor or the Cleric War Priest.
Xo'bere does not think it should go to Kabal only because he saw Kabal attack the defenseless kid. In his head, he's like still like kind of deal with that whole thing.
Wow.
Normally Kabal was his favorite, but now he's like he can't believe what he saw. He like pinned this poor kid, and he saw Kabal and Diego both just like take cheap shots at him while he was defenseless, and he's like,
Yeah. You know what? No more judgments for you. Okay.
Ooh,
That-
party infighting.
That kind of feels like a judgment right there.
You have been judged.
I mean, will it help Dwarfy?
He gets some wisdom stuff, but I mean, he's got a +3 wisdom. He's not smart, but he's wise.
The monk can also use it too. Monks use wisdom.
All right, you give it to the monk.
the other person that was Xo'bere's just kind of shaking his head. He's like,
I mean, evil or bad, pick one.
I mean, Diego's the one who actually killed him, who dealt the killing blow.
That's true. Wait. What? Okay, there are, how many of us? 5 of us?
5 of us.
D10.
Just do it random?
Yeah.
What are we rolling for?
We're rolling for who gets it. D10. 1, 2 is me. 3, 4 is Kabal. 5, 6 is... Wait, hold on. I think I miscounted.
Yeah, I mean,
Right?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There's 5 of us.
Yeah, okay.
Add Dwarfy.
Dwarfy is the last... Dwarfy's 9, 10.
So who's rolling the d10?
I just rolled it and it's a 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It goes to Diego Dominus.
Yay! That actually helps with my armor class.
Yes, monks get to use wisdom with their AC.
Oh, well, there you go. That worked out well.
Well, hey, now we've actually got a lycanthropic character, so we can make our t-shirts be like.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna have to... We have to take, that picture of Keith doing the Jordan.
Yeah.
Is it going to be like Blade, where I figure out a thing that just, like, makes me not be a vampire or werewolf for a long time? You just have to keep injecting that shit.
That'd be awesome. Like, you still get kind of a little bit of the power from it.
Right, yeah. I'm really strong, but, like, I keep having to do that.
Yeah, every now and then a fang pops out.
I have to ask you guys to shave me once in a while.
You're just going to turn into, like, Teen Wolf.
Yeah.
Oh, that fits with the basketball theme.
All right. After receiving your Ioun stone, Diego gets the stone, which boosts his wisdom by 2. So you see this little thing floating around his head. So he's basically got this little this blue stone orbiting his head.
So he looks like a sim now?
Yeah, kind of.
Kind of. But does he bat at it every time it goes in front of him?
Does it drive him crazy? Is he gonna start chasing it?
Right.
Just spinning in circles. Anyway, so after that, you guys go to talk to Duristan, because you figure he has some information on the Stairs of the Moon, and maybe even some information on curing Kabal's werewolfness.
I am so scared to talk to him about that, because he's probably going to hunt you for sport.
Well, can we, we can just hide it and then
Yeah.
say, if we were hypothetically to get bit by a werewolf.
I had this friend who got bit this one time.
Right. Yeah, so we can do it that way so that he doesn't know that I'm bit.
So you go see Duristan. He opens the door. Hello, my friends.
Hello. I think we found the killer.
You did? That is fantastic. Who was it?
What do you know of Vilcasis?
Cases. Oh, the spirit thing, that primordial werewolf thing, right?
Yes. It's a ghost wolf that unfortunately has been murdering the guests and the help.
Oh, that's awful.
Very.
But who could have summoned it here?
That is what we're trying to find out. Do you know of the Stairs of the Moon?
Oh, yes, of course I do. It is a former temple of Desna that is in the middle of the Shudderwood that the werewolves have been using as their high court for their rituals.
So it's infested with wolves.
Oh, that whole area is infested with werewolves. You are in the Shudderwood.
Yes. Are there any wolf tribes that are sensible, that we can negotiate with?
Well, some might be, but right now they're in the middle of a civil war, so I don't know how friendly they might be. Tell you what, I know where the Stairs of the Moon happens to be. Perhaps I could show you the way there?
I would love guidance.
Excellent.
On the way, we could talk about, I don't know, remedies for lycanthropy.
Well, I mean, this
just in case something bad happened.
You could always get this, this scar that I've got. It helps protect against, the curse.
Well, what if somebody, before they got the scar, got bit?
Oh, well, in that case, you'd need some sort of divine magic to remove a curse. Or I've heard tales of basically ingesting wolfsbane.
That's poison.
It is. So it would be very painful, but it still might work.
Kabal chimes in. But the first option, though, do you know anyone that knows how to do that?
No, I do not personally. That is a rather high-level spell.
Kabal scoffs at him.
I'm a hunter, not a cleric.
I'm a cleric, and I would have had it if I was a pure cleric. I'm talking as dwarvy. It's a level 3 spell. Wait, no, I don't know if I would have it even then.
But yeah, you mentioned the Stairs of the Moon. Why do you mention the Stairs of the Moon?
And I show him a piece of paper. This was found after Estovian ran away. We found this in his fireplace.
Estovian? Do you think he's the one that's been summoning the Vilcasis?
I don't think that he summoned it, but I do think he knew that it was here.
Well, I don't know who else would have summoned it. Perhaps we can find out more when we go to the Stairs of the Moon.
I'm sure that we will run into him there.
Now, I will say the path to the Stairs of the Moon will be quite dangerous. There are quite a few werewolves out there. Is everyone prepared for that?
It's our only shot. We have to chase down this Vilcasis so it doesn't harm anybody else.
Understandable. Well, it seems that all of the attacks seem to happen at night, so I would say we set out first light.
Agreed.
Very good. We will give warning to everybody here in the lodge to vacate, so they are not just sitting ducks here waiting for the next Velcasus attack.
Do you know if wolfsbane grows on the grounds?
It does not grow on the grounds, but it's very likely we will see some along our path to the Stairs of the Moon.
Well, keep your eye open, just, in case one of us gets bit.
Might be good to have.
Understood. I do like to, when I kill a werewolf, stick it in his mouth. So I will see you gentlemen downstairs in the morning. I will make sure that we have horses ready to go.
Thank you, Durston. You've been very helpful.
Oh, it is my pleasure. Can't wait to go kill some werewolves.
Well, we'll talk about that in the morning.
Okay, but we're killing werewolves, right?
I mean, if we're trying to curry favor to get to the Stairs of the Moon is the goal. We need to get there any means necessary. We can kill them on the way back, I guess.
So we get to the Stairs of the Moon, then we kill werewolves.
After we reach our goal, then you can do whatever you want.
Fine.
But we need to get to the Stairs of the Moon. That's the most important part.
Yes, absolutely. Kill the werewolves on the way to the Stairs of the Moon. Got it.
On the way back. On the way back.
Oh, and on the way back, too. Yes.
One track mind.
We'll talk about it in the morning.
Very good. All right, so you guys all head to bed.
Hey, you know what? We don't have to share rooms anymore because, a couple have opened up.
I mean, the maid did die, so the maid still be blood.
Some vacancies. Oh, yeah, good point.
I'll stay in that room.
Just so you don't have to stay with Dwarpy.
Yeah. Well, and if I start turning into a werewolf kind of stuff, I'll have food there too.
You're already set.
That is
Xo'bere's
fair.
going to go to the library and try to look up basically anything about Wolfsbane or the lycanthropy stuff.
Very good. So you go do your research. Give me a knowledge nature roll.
Ooh, okay. I think the highest I can roll on that, I don't have any points in nature, so 18. But I think the highest I can get is, 10?
Yeah. You do get a bonus for using the library.
Oh, yeah.
So you will get some. I will send you the information that you learn on lycanthropy.
Perfect.
You guys get up the next morning. Kabal has not changed into a werewolf yet. It's coming, though. It'll happen.
I'm just a little hairier. I grew out a really good beard, though,
Right.
There's wolf pubes coming in.
You meet up with Durston to set off for the Stairs of the Moon, and we'll pick it up here next week.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no cliffhanger this week. All right.
And we're off.
In the middle of the night.